Taking you to business news, State Minister of Investment Promotion Dilum says 26 islands in Kalpitiya have been cleared to execute tourism-related projects in a bid to improve the tourism industry and leisure sector. Addressing a media briefing organized recently by the Board of Investment, the State Minister said BOI has also received proposals to set up automobile manufacturing and assembly plants in the country. Meanwhile, the Director General of BOI, Renuka Veerakoon, said BOI aims to attract at least 50 reinvestments to Sri Lanka.
On the private zones, we have already informed our missions in other countries and also the country reps that we have appointed to bring in proposals to see whether there are investors who want to run a zone so they can manage the entire zone like Tuli area. BOI will of course be a part of it. They will have the BOI facilities, but the zone also will be managed by a private investor. And we are also looking at, we have cleared 26 islands in Kalpitiya. Coast Conservation has given us the consent where we can go for on tourism and leisure, where we can go for water villas and recreational activities. And also we are looking at residential zones where there was a Saudi investor who came up with a proposal where they want to have residential zones where they can have their villas, especially in Kandy and Nuwara, and they would fly down for their holidays or whatever. So the residential zones also will be a new concept.
What do you mean by a zone, residential zone is? How do you describe it?
Now what the request or what the project proposal was to have, now we have our manufacturing zone, to have a similar zone maybe in the areas with a cooler climate where we would give up the land but not for factories. These will be for villas and the investor will develop the villa with his client as to what the specification is and they will build it and it will be given out to whoever foreign investor that the investor who builds it decides. So this is new because we have not had residential zones prior to that.
When it comes to sectors like motor assembly, the vehicle manufacturing,
yeah. We have proposals for manufacturing or assembling of vehicles. We have proposals for so many things. So there is one proposal that we have received in Hambantota that will be handled by the HIPG zone, the Hambantota port zone, which is for importing used vehicles, reconditioning and exporting. Then we also have proposals for bringing in scrap vehicles and converting them into raw material or metal sheets and re-exporting. So there are so many proposals that we have received. Of course, assembling for local market also, there are proposals that we have received for electric vehicles, conversions from petrol to electric. We have received all these proposals. We are negotiating with the Finance Ministry whether we can go zero duty on the assembling of electric vehicles.
We are very much keen on getting reinvestments because last year we saw, other than the new ones, we saw a lot of expansions, a lot of reinvestment by our current investors. So we have a focus this year to attract another 50 from the reinvestments, for which we are trying to introduce a new package. So one of the things that we are offering is some subsidized rate on some of our zonal lands for reinvestments, as well as we have been able to, with the intervention from the Honourable Minister, we have been able to get the enhanced capital allowance extended for expansions.